you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ella Page. I'm a real estate agent in St. John's, Florida, and I figured I would take you on a week in my life in real estate, wedding planning, and just anything and everything that comes about this week. A week in the life of a real estate agent is always different. I usually work a lot of weekends. Like last Sunday, I had a booth at a bridal expo, which was so much fun. That was last Sunday. I spent all day Sunday working. So Monday I took off. It was also President's Day, so I spent the day with my fiance. And this morning is Wednesday morning, and I have a busy rest of my week. I'm about to head to a new construction inspection. So this home is closing next Friday. We're having a third party come out and inspect the entire property. It started at about 8:30 this morning, and I usually go there towards the end of the inspection. There's nothing for me to do there while they're actually doing the inspection, but I like to go at the end. That way they have already done all of the work and they can review everything with myself and my clients. So that is what we are heading to right now, and I am so excited for my buyers because they are moving here from Pensacola. They're getting stationed here, and this should hopefully be their last move. They're tired of moving, so I'm very excited for them. Alrighty, we just finished up at the new construction inspection, and it was pretty easy. One of the cleaner ones that I've seen, and I always get asked, like, do they ever find anything since it's a brand new home? And the answer is always yes, but usually they're pretty minor things. Occasionally you'll find some more serious deficiencies, but in this case there was just a couple loose outlets, a couple overdriven nails, really nothing serious at all, which is great. So tomorrow we're going to be doing a blue tape walkthrough, which will go over any paint touch-ups, drywall touch-ups, things that my buyers or I see that we want fixed before closing. So now I'm going to head to a wedding planning appointment with my coordinator, and I am so excited because it's, I think, the last time I'm going to be at the wedding venue until the rehearsal. So we will head there. Alrighty, we just finished up at the wedding planning appointment. I brought my mama with me. Say hi.
Hi.
And it went really well. We worked out the timeline. What else?
We talked about flowers. All the florals were outside because that hadn't been figured out yet. That was fun.
And linens, things like that. So now we kind of have a better grip on what we have left to do before the big day. I have to make a list for my photographer because Austin and I are not doing a first look. So we have to have all our photos done after the actual ceremony, and have to reach out to all my vendors again just to make sure that everything is squared away, especially with the DJ and the songs and timing and all that fun stuff. So I think we have a good grip on it, and we're excited.
It was fun. It was fun. It's coming so fast. I can't believe it.
Alrighty, it is the next day. It's now Thursday, and I am back at this new construction property for the blue tape walkthrough. So yesterday we hired a third-party inspector to come out and inspect the whole property, and we have that report now. So today is mainly addressing those items. So what we do is we go through and we mark the house up with blue tape if there's any paint or drywall touch-ups that need to be done, or any other little cosmetic things that my buyers want before closing. So it's one of my favorite days because the perfectionist in me just has way too much fun to pick out every little thing that I see and mark it with a piece of tape. So yeah, we're gonna go do that. It usually, depending on the project manager, takes about an hour to 2 hours because they also will explain to the buyers how all the systems in the house work. So how to set up your sprinkler system, how to maintain your HVAC, your water heater, things like that. So this is my buyer's house, and you can see they have literally one of the best lots because there are trees on either side of their lot. that cannot be built on. So they're gonna have no neighbors whatsoever. And you can see all this is gonna be developed as houses, and they're gonna be the 0 lot line houses. But they snagged this one, so I'm so excited for them. Alrighty, it has been a minute since I filled you guys in. I apologize for not vlogging much today, but the blue tape walkthrough went great. There wasn't too many major things, tons of paint and drywall as always. So we finished that up. I got home, and as soon as I pulled in the driveway, I got a call, and it was someone from YouTube who was reaching out to me about selling their home and buying a new one. So I chatted with that buyer for a good amount of time, and they were so sweet. Then I quickly went inside, ate. I had to call an agent over at D.R. Horton. So I have a buyer who's considering building a townhome over in Silverleaf with D.R. Horton. So I got some updated information on the incentives that the builder is offering, and I got $4,000 more for my buyer if she chooses to take it. So they had told her a couple days ago they'd give her $10,000 towards incentives, and I've got it to $14,000. So it's $4,000, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot. Waiting to hear back from my buyer on that. So I had to get that information. And now I am at my haircut appointment. So my hairdresser needs a few more minutes to like regroup after her last appointment. So I'm just sitting outside waiting for her to be ready, and I'm just getting a haircut, just a trim, nothing special. But I have not washed my hair in 6 days because I knew I was getting my haircut today. So I was like, what's the point in washing it now when I'm gonna have it washed by her in a few days? So we're gonna do that, and then Austin and I are gonna have a little mini at-home date night tonight. Alrighty, here is the haircut. It just was so needed, even though it was just a ½ an inch. It just feels so good to have your hair cut and blown out. It's the best feeling. So in any event, I am going to write up a CMA report for that buyer who contacted me on YouTube, and then start the date night with Austin. I think that the next season of Outer Banks came out tonight, so I think we're gonna start binging that. It is now Friday, and I just had a little bit of a slow morning to start. I made some iced coffee, I read my devotional, and I'll probably work out later. Normally I do that in the morning, but I honestly just wanted to stay in bed and snuggle with my dogs, so that is exactly what I did. But I did want to share one thing from the devotional that I read this morning. I'm doing one for Lent. And I honestly don't read a devotional every morning. I'm not that good, but I try to a couple times a week at least. And this one was the book of John, and it was on the story of Jesus healing an official's son. Just want to share one thing because this one thing really convicted me, so I thought I would share. But it was saying that prophets in that time were not honored in their own hometown. And this story took place in Jesus's hometown of Galilee, and where he performed this miracle of healing this man's son. And just made me think that Jesus went to his hometown regardless of him knowing that people were not going to take him seriously. He'd probably be rejected or at least be uncomfortable there. And it really made me think that I do not put myself in uncomfortable positions and do not put myself out there like that. So I just want to share that because I know I'm challenging myself to put myself in some more uncomfortable positions, and I encourage you to do so as well, because that's ultimately how we end up growing. So in any event, back to what we have going on for today. It's honestly not a super busy day for real estate, but I do have a lot of things to do for the wedding side of things. I have to send a couple of emails just to make sure my closing for next week is on track, and the couple that I have coming up in April too. So So for wedding related items, I'm going to make the signs that say pick a seat, not a side, and I'm going to do like an unplugged ceremony sign. So I'm going to create that, get that sent off to a printer. I also have to do a couple more things. I need to start making a photo list for my photographer. So what groupings of photos that me and my family want to have, so that way on wedding day we can just get through those pictures. And then I'm also going to start making an itinerary for all of the wedding party. So where the bridesmaids need to be and when, the hair and makeup schedule, anything that I already know. There's some things that I still don't know yet, but all the information that I know I'm going to plug in, so that way they know where they need to be and when, what they need to bring, what I'm bringing for them, all those things. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started so it can be in the works, and then we can just add details as I get them. Okay, so I have made this sign. This is what I have so far. I think it's pretty decent. My signage has been pretty plain, and I just keep adding our logo A&E with the eucalyptus on it. But I tried to combine, because I don't want too many signs around the actual ceremony to take away from anything. So I tried combining the pick a seat, not a side, and the unplugged ceremony sign. And I think I like it. I don't know if it's too much for people to read, but it looks pretty decent. I just copied the wording from this Pinterest photo inspiration. Alrighty, I was happy to show you a little bit of a sneak peek of that, and I'm probably just going to continue working on my computer. Most of these wedding things are on my computer or just talking on the phone, so I'm going to continue doing that. And then I think tonight for dinner we have HelloFresh this week, so we're going to make a little HelloFresh meal and probably continue watching Outer Banks. Good morning, you guys. It is now Saturday morning, and I just worked out, rinsed off, and now I am getting ready for my client appreciation event this morning, which I am very excited for. We've rented out a movie theater to see the Avatar movie, so I did it in combination with a couple other realtors and my team, and we're just inviting all of our past customers and friends, family, so it's going to be a lot of fun, even though honestly I'm not the biggest fan of Avatar, but I know everyone else is, so I figured I would chat with you while I get ready. So this is my first client appreciation event ever. So I've been in business for 2 years now, so I didn't really have like a ton of past clients to invite to appreciation events like I do now. So I'm really excited that now I'm in a position where I can host events like this and just continue to love on my past customers, my sphere, and just people I love, honestly. Since I haven't been able to do client appreciation events, I have kept in touch with my past clients in different ways. Every single person is different, and so if a buyer was doing a lot of upgrades to their home and whatnot, I've stayed in touch with them by giving them recommended contractors, checking in on their projects and things like that. I also send out a weekly email every single Wednesday to my entire database. So past customers, future customers, other realtors, lenders, whoever wants to be on my email list, that's what that gets sent out to. So I typically will give like a buyer tip, a seller's tip, a little update on the real estate market. I link active listings for St. Johns County, pool homes, and also new construction, because that's typically what I end up working with the most. So I link those. I normally link my latest YouTube video, and then I'll give a couple local updates if there's anything new happening in town or new restaurants or stores opening up that pertains to the majority of people I'm sending the email to. And then I also give personal updates. So most of these people I've become very good friends with, or already am very good friends with. So I like to make it personal. I don't like to make it all about real estate and whatnot. It's honestly just keeping in touch. So I send a lot of personal updates too, and in this season it's been a lot of wedding planning and engagement updates, as you can imagine. And then later today, I have a couple showings. I think I have 4 showings after the client appreciation event. So I will see if I can show you any of those. I don't like to film when my buyers are actually there. So if I get there early, we'll make sure to show you some of the cute little houses. They're looking in like near the town center and south side area. These are not my buyers. This is another realtor friend of mine, her buyer. She's out of town, and that's one good thing about the team and just the brokerage that I'm at is like we are always helping each other out. And I know that whenever I'm off for my wedding and my honeymoon, I have so many agents who have offered to help me keeping my business running while I'm gone and taking care of my clients. And there's just like no better feeling, because when I physically can't be there with my buyers or sellers, it stresses me out because I do things a certain way and I just expect to give them the highest level of service. But when I know I have these other realtors who give that same level of service to their clients, I feel so much better when I know I have to leave and kind of let go of the reins. Okay, so I am all ready now and I'm going to head out for the client appreciation event. I probably won't vlog too much, but I'll show you a little bit of behind the scenes of setting up and also a little behind the scenes of my showing. So I will check back in this afternoon. Alrighty, we're at the event. This is my team, Michelle, Sadie, and Brittany. Say hi. Hello. Alrighty, I'm all done with the showings for my friend. So I am parked in front of the Great Greek Mediterranean getting lunch, and Greek food is my absolute favorite and this place is amazing. I'm just gonna eat lunch. It's a beautiful day outside. I think it's gonna be a high of 87 today, which is the warmest it's been since last summer. So I might go read my book outside in the yard. I need to do some laundry, organize my office, which has become my wedding and bridal shower room. I can't even work out of it anymore. There's so much stuff in there. So I just want to organize all that. I'll do a couple wedding things. I don't know. We'll see where the rest of the day takes us, but I think I am done with work for the day. So we're going to have a great rest of our Saturday. Okay, so you want to know how I'm transparent on here and I don't hide things? I'm about to show you what was my office and has become my wedding, bridal shower, bachelorette storage room. And I'm going to try to clean up some of it now, but I do require no judgment, please. All right, so this is everything. This is some of the alcohol for the wedding. I have my neon sign. I have things pretty organized. Like this is bachelorette boxes. This is all bridal shower. And these are some welcome signs. These are gifts for my bridesmaids and gifts for Austin's groomsmen. These are the groomsmen's ties. Those came in. But I need to organize this. This could be better. Look, I'll show you a couple sneak peeks. So I DIY'd my wedding shoes. I put pearls on them. So I'm having a sunflower shower, if you couldn't tell. But We've been just doing a ton of little things, like even down to the hand sanitizer bottles. You can see so many details that come with planning a wedding and shower and bachelorette party, which I'm grateful to my mom and my maid of honor for doing pretty much all of that. So in any event, I'm going to start picking up this room. Alrighty, I'm going to wrap up this video here. Thank you so much for watching and spending time with me. And if you made it this far into the video, then you are amazing. But as always, I'm here to be a resource for you if you have any questions on St. John's, Florida, real estate here, real estate in general. If you're thinking of becoming a realtor, I'm just here to help you guys out. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.